Top of your first 6 minutes tonight, though, continuing coverage of stolen cars across the area. Good evening, I'm Gary Mativier.
And I'm Sharon DeRigg. Police are working to crack down on these car thieves, and we are following how they're doing it.
KWQC's James Stratton rode along with police for an entire shift. And James, tracking these cars, it's pretty tough work.
It definitely is, Gary and Sharon. As we've been following this story for the last few weeks, the main comment we usually get is, what are police doing to stop it? So we decided to find out ourselves, riding along, as you said, for an entire shift. And even though we didn't have any calls for cars being stolen Friday night, we had a few calls about stolen cars that were spotted. Police sometimes say they're blocks away from when these calls come in, making it difficult to then find those stolen cars. On top of his Friday night calls, Davenport officer Luke Figge responded to 2 reports of spotted stolen cars.
Those 99 vehicles have been being parked in the rear of 212 West 35th, 212 West 35.
10-10-4.
Both times, no luck in finding them.
You have any luck?
Negative. I was going to run by Mary Chris quick, but I think it's gone.
It can be frustrating because you'll have calls that are good and you're so far away that by the time you get up there, they're probably long gone.
Even if he did spot one of those stolen cars, chasing one of them is a different story.
Now getting it stopped is another thing because most of these guys don't stop for us when we do try to stop them.
Davenport police only chase cars in cases of forcible felonies, gun crimes, or if the driver is on a specialized list.
They're on that list for whatever reason, and our department has ruled them as the risks are worth it to get the person off the streets.
And in an email obtained by TV6, as of May 4th, officers are no longer allowed to use stop sticks in Davenport to stop stolen cars unless they fit the requirements to chase. But the number of stolen cars isn't going down. Since January 1st, around 300 cars have been stolen Quad City-wide, 229 in Davenport alone. In one 2-day stretch in late April, Davenport had 11 cars stolen.
It's unfortunate because the majority of these stolen vehicles are vehicles that are left running unlocked.
Officer Figge has seen it firsthand, responding to 3 stolen car calls in one day.
That was a rough time because there's these kids that were running around on my area of responsibility, and they were using stolen vehicles to steal more cars.
And every stolen car call he's been on, the keys were left inside for thieves to take.
I have not taken a report yet where someone broke into a car, busted a window, jimmied the ignition, and took off.
And just tonight, 2 of the 3 cars Officer Figge was looking for on Friday night were found just over an hour ago. One was this white Ford Fusion that you see here. The other is a Nissan SUV. Officers say they are both severely damaged, and their interview rooms at Davenport Police are, quote, filled with juveniles tonight. Sharon?
Police say almost all of these stolen car cases would not have happened if the cars were locked and the keys were not in them.